Here are 3 life lessons from the book The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. So, ano nga ba yung The Little Prince? Although The Little Prince is known to be a children's book, it is actually a book that is worth reading among adult readers. Kasi marami tayong mga life lessons na pwedeng matutunan as adults mula sa The Little Prince. So, ano nga ba yung 3 life lessons mula sa The Little Prince? Number 1. Love makes someone unique. Sa chapters 7 to 8, makikita na yung prince ay mayroong isang relasyon sa isang rose. And yung rose na yun ay very fragile, vain, demanding, minsan. Pero siya ay inalagaan ng the little prince kahit na ganun yung personality ng rose dun sa kwento. Sa chapter 9, iniwan na yung rose dahil medyo may pagkakatampuhan sila. Yung rose sabi niya, you can go. You said you're going, so you better go. And umalis yung the little prince at ayaw magpakita ng Rose na siya ay umiiyak kahit masakit sa damdamin niya kasi paalis na yung the little prince na nag-alaga naman sa kanya, pinatagtahan siya sa maraming sitwasyon. Okay? And sa chapter 20 ng book, merong time na nakarating ng first yung the little prince at nakita niya na merong isang garden of many roses and nakita niya rin na yung rose ay hindi naman kakaiba sa rose na meron siya dun sa asteroid B612. And doon niya na-realize na hindi naman kakaiba yung rose na meron siya. Pero naging special yung rose na yun kasi siya yung binigyan niya ng panahon, siya yung binigyan niya ng pag-aalaga. So that is only making us realize that love is what makes someone unique. Nagiging special sa atin yung mga bagay-bagay, yung mga tao, kapag binigyan natin sila ng panahon, ng pagmamahal at ng pag-aalaga. So that is life lesson number 1. Love makes someone unique. One quotable quote then from the book is, "It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important." So, para sa ating mga adults, yung mga bagay na pinag-i-invest natin ng pag-aalaga, ng pagmamahal, ng oras, sila yung mga nagiging special. Bagay man yan, o tao man yan. Tayo sa life lesson number 2 from The Little Prince. As I said, The Little Prince ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata. Marami tayong mga adults na pwedeng matutunan sa The Little Prince. And ito nga yung second lesson na matutunan natin from The Little Prince. And that is, adults lose sight of what matters. Si The Little Prince kasi ay nagpunta ng iba't ibang planeta. And marami siyang na-realize upon meeting different people. So, una, nandito yung king who was so obsessed with authority. And one quotable quote na makikita natin from chapter 10 is, "One must require from each one the duty which each one can perform." So, makikita natin na obvious yung obsession ng king sa authority. Okay? And the point of the reading from the king is that adults chase power kahit wala nang sinasabi. Okay? And sa chapter 11 namin yung the conceited man. And siya yung lalaki na may hat. And dun sa planeta niya, wala nang ibang mga tao. Hindi sarili niya, inapadpad lang doon yung the little prince. And nakilala niya yung the conceited man. Sabi ng conceited man, "Clap your hands, I am the most handsome, the most intelligent, the richest, and the best dressed man on my planet." And makikita natin that the conceited man is representing adults that chase validation and admiration. So makikita natin that tendency of adults these days, even in the past, that we tend to chase vanity and admiration. Sa chapter 12, nakilala ng the little prince yung particular o yung nanginginig. And one quotable quote from this chapter is that, sinabi ng the tickler, "I drink to forget what I am ashamed of, that is drinking." So, ang sabihin ng or the tickler is representing an adult who chooses escapism para iwasan yung realidad, which is very, very true these days. Isa pang tao na nakilala ni the little prince ay yung businessman who was so busy even greeting him in the morning or the evening because he was busy counting the stars. And ang tanong ng the little prince kasi kapag may tanong siya, hindi naman let go yung tanong niya. And in the middle of the businessman's counting of the stars, kinalit niya, sabi niya, "Bakit may nilang yung mga stars?" And nasa million count na yung businessman. Sa kanya sinabi na, "Because wala akong nakaisip na mag-own ng stars. Kaya ako yung nakaisip, so I own the stars." And that businessman is only representing adults who are busy chasing materialism and possession. Hindi na nila nabibigyan ng panahon yung mga taong halaga sa paligid. Okay? And then, isa pang na-meet ng the little prince ay yung the lamplighter in chapter 14. And isa po itong quote from that chapter is that, sabi ng the lamplighter, "I follow orders and that is discipline." Tinatanong kasi ng the little prince, bakit ulit-ulit yung routine mo? And hindi na siya makakapagpahinga. Pero maikli kasi yung oras doon sa planeta ng the lamplighter. And this is only saying na yung adult na yun is representing people or adults that are so busy with their routine that they don't even give time to themselves to rest. Okay, they don't give themselves time to rest. Okay, so adults chase duty na minsan wala namang meaning. Right? And then in chapter 15, yung the geographer. Yung geographer, he was busy writing things about where to find rivers, mountains, and different things about geography. And ang tanong ng the prince, bakit hindi ko yun explore? Sabi niya, I am too important to do the exploration. So, nag-hire siya ng mga explorers para siya lang yung mag-record ng mga findings about geography. Pero one thing that we can learn from the geographer is that pinipili niya yung mga explorers niya na mayroong moral character or high moral character. Kasi once na yung explorer na makikita niya ay walang moral character or high moral character, there will be a tendency for that person to tell lies. And magkakamali siya sa record ng geography or facts about geography. Pero, the point of that encounter of the Little Prince is that there are people who would chase knowledge, and while they're chasing knowledge, hindi na nila na-enjoy yung buhay. Ouch, diba? As teachers, minsan, we're too busy pursuing knowledge na hindi na natin na-enjoy yung time natin with the people around us. So that is not happening to you, and that's important, right? So the point of the game is that the adults lose sight of what matters, and that is a good reminder for us not to pursue power, vanity, escapism, materialism, routine, and knowledge. Na to the point of neglecting the people that are supposed to be given importance and time. Okay, so that's key lesson number 2 from The Little Prince. So punta na po tayo sa third life lesson from the book The Little Prince, and that is what is essential is invisible to the eye. So itong pinaka-footable ko nito ay nanggaling sa chapter 21 kung saan eventually, after hopping from one planet to another, the Little Prince landed on Earth, and doon niya nakilala yung Fox. And the Fox was a very important character in the story kasi siya yung nagpaliwanag kay the Little Prince ng importance ng relationship niya with the Prince. So, it all happened or started as the Fox wanting to play with the Prince. Pero ang problema kasi hindi pa tamed yung the fox. And as we know, in general, foxes are very dangerous animals and hindi sila pwede basta-basta lapitan. They need to be tamed. And inamin naman yun ng the fox to sa chapter 21. And sabi naman the Little Prince, what do you mean by tame? And sumagot yung fox and sinabi niya, tame means to establish ties. And in other words, in simple words, to establish ties means to strengthen connection. And sinadjust ng fox sa the Little Prince. Now, this is how you can do it. So, una, magkalayo muna tayo, titignan mo lang ako from afar, corner of your eye, or corner of your eye, pero unti-unti kang malapit sa akin, hanggang kaya mo na akong lapitan ng wala kang nararamdamang takot. And eventually, yun na yung nangyari, at naging magkaibigan yung Fox and the Little Prince. And sinabi ng Fox na, as you can realize, I am not different from the other foxes, the other 1,000 foxes around us. Pero kaya ako naging special sa'yo kasi tinignan mo ko, you have strengthened connection with me. And nakwento mo sa akin, doon na-realize ng the Little Prince, yung bakit naging special yung rose na meron siya doon sa asteroid B612. Dahil inalagaan niya yung rose na yun. Diba nakakita siya ng isang garden of roses sa isang lugar. Pero na-realize niya, they are just ordinary roses to me. Pero yung iniwan niyang rose doon sa asteroid B612, it was special because he gave time to take care of that rose. He gave time to protect that rose from the winds and all sorts of dangers. Kaya naging special yung rose na yun. So the point of the game is that yung mga bagay na mahalaga sa ating buhay, hindi siya nabibili ng pera. Nagiging mahalaga sila kapag binibigyan natin sila ng importansya. So mapapansin nyo yung mga tao na importante sa buhay natin. Minsan hindi naman sila ganun kagandahan, hindi sila ganun kagwapuhan, pero dahil binibigyan natin sila ng halaga, ng oras, ng pag-aalaga, nagiging special sila sa atin. So that is the third life lesson mula sa The Little Prince. So I hope you'll grab your copy and read The Little Prince. Until the next video, bye!